Hello, my name is Steven Strawn. I'm a construction engineering student. This year, I'm a senior. I'm really excited about that. I'm originally from the Bahamas. And so I would like to tell you about a passion of mine, which is cooking. It all started some years ago when I first enrolled into college as an architecture major. It was Thanksgiving, and I decided to go to the school's cafeteria to get a meal. When I walked in, I was so disappointed. The stuffing was hard. The turkey was lackluster. I was like, no, this is not how Thanksgiving meal should look. So I decided to go home and cook. And of course, before I reached home, I stopped by the local supermarket and picked up some items. When I got home, I turned on the music and I just started jamming. I did peas and rice, which is native to the Bahamas. I got 2 chickens and I actually stuffed them instead of buying an expensive turkey. I did coleslaw, I did candy yams, macaroni and cheese, which is also Bahamian food. And the meal was so well put together and I was so pleased. And I said, wow. My kids were eating and they were like, Dad, you should cook more. And I'm like, okay. So I started watching the Food Network and I saw a lot of things and I said, hey, I can do that. And before long, I'm cooking meals and my family started to tell my cousins and aunts and they started coming by to check out my cooking. And it actually brought us closer together because we started having socials by my house. And what I would do is I would cook wings and pasta salad. And the wings were just fantastic, And I owe it all to basically the Food Network and preparation. And as it started to come, I felt like I was intrinsically motivated to cook and to prepare meals. Eventually, I started doing barbecues. And of course, my cousins kept saying, when are we going to have a family function again? And we've been apart for so long until the food was actually the cohesiveness or kept bringing them back. One of my meals that I was proud of, I like something that's called value engineering, where I can see an item and I would put a spin on it. For instance, a burger. I call it the Big Sexy Burger. I named it after myself. The burger actually is almost a 1 pound patty with thick applewood bacon and a fried egg actually on top of it. Takes up almost the entire plate. And it's amazing the pleasure to see my cousins and aunts and uncles as they, as we socialize and they eat. Eventually when I moved here to Tallahassee to come to FAMU, my son came along with me, my youngest son, and he's the baby of 4, and he became my roommate, and I started cooking meals for him, and the pleasure that he had, that Dad is cooking every single day now for him, and then eventually I started to say, son, you're gonna go to college soon. and I started to actually teach him. It took quite a bit of convincing because he just wanted to eat. But eventually I brought him in chicken tenders, homemade fries, and just started preparing him. So basically, cooking is my passion. I love it. I love good food. I feel that I'm very good at it. And hopefully, just like my cousins keep saying, open up a business. Probably one day I will be able to probably open up a business, cooking, and, share my talent. Thank you.